Happy Sunday, friends. My verse that I want to talk about today is Ephesians 3:20. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we can ask or imagine, according to his power at work within us. Now I'm sure you all know this verse. It's pretty familiar. Paul is praying this prayer as part of his prayer for the church at Ephesus. And it's a prayer that encourages the believers to understand God's limitless power. So let's break it down briefly. The first part, now to him who is able. There is no mistake, God is able. We know that, but I think sometimes we tend to put him in a box and we forget who he is. We limit him without even realizing. So how do we do that? Because we pray small prayers. We set small expectations, and I do it. I try to figure it all out on my own with my own logic, especially when I'm not patient and when I'm not waiting on him. And when life gets overwhelming, it's easy to forget that God's plans for us are so much bigger than our plans. So just think about it. It says immeasurably more, not just a little bit better, not just slightly better beyond what we could plan, but more than we could ever dream of. That means the things that you're praying for, the healing, the breakthrough, the peace in your home, the strength to get through a tough patch. God is already able to exceed those prayers. Just imagine. Well, this is significant because it requires an act of faith. The whole verse itself actually challenges us to trust God with our wildest dreams and then expect him to blow our minds. Imagine, he's telling us to tell him what we want him to give us, so that he can give us more. How cool is that? We have a God that loves to blow our mind. It's like a little child asking for a piece of bread, and then you sit him down to a massive buffet. It's mind-blowing. And the key is right there in the verse. It's according to his power at work in us. It's not about our strength or about our ability to figure it all out. It's about his power at work in us through his love for us. And when we experience the love of God, we experience his fullness and his power. So don't look at your circumstances. Don't look at everything around you. It's God that's in you that gives you what you need. So at the beginning of this week, I encourage you to pray a little bolder. Trust the God that made the oceans. He made the mountains. He made the stars and pinned them in place. Trust him. Trust the one who also cares about your everyday struggles and your deepest desires. Maybe this week, instead of saying, Lord, just get me through, pray this: Lord, surprise me with what you can do and show me how you are immeasurably more. And watch what he'll do. Don't just settle for surviving, but lean into a God who is able to do far more than we can ask or imagine. Have a blessed Sunday, friends. Bye.